Well, I'm sure if we've been outside in our yards, we've all realized that it's kind of cold and wet for May, and I'm here with Jan McNeilan to maybe give you some tips for this month on what to do in situations like that. Jan, it really has been a cold, wet spring here.
Well, I hate to quote what I heard recently, but it's the coldest in 20 years.
There you go.
Coldest, wettest, I suppose.
And as gardeners, that is going to affect the way the garden is growing.
Huge.
So what should we be thinking about? Let's give us some tips on what to do with that.
Well, it's not too late, even though you think it is, to put things in. So, you know, if you have to go to the middle of June or the end of June to put in some more tender plants, wait.
Yeah, that's going to make them better,
rather than let
actually.
them sit and rot.
Yeah.
And then be very vigilant of the plants that you've already purchased to make sure that they don't have aphids or some other diseases because of the cold and wet weather.
And because, you know, just because it has cold out, be sure you're going out into your yards, because you still have to look, and, you know, visually seeing that can catch things really quick.
And if you're not out in it because the weather isn't good, that doesn't mean the insects aren't out there doing their thing or the diseases are. So just be careful and just harden off some plants maybe that you may have had in a greenhouse or a window somewhere and wait a little bit. And if you've already got things in, protection is good, balls of water and things like that.
Yeah.
And then they're not going to grow much, but they're going to sit and wait for weather to improve.
And you certainly now, of course, we've covered this great greenhouse that you have now, but you certainly know how aphids can crop up, because what happened
We
there?
just had aphids all over. We planted some okra this year. We're trying that out, and the undersides of the leaves were covered with aphids. And so we used insecticidal soap. There's lots of different insecticidal soap products out there. You don't have to use some powerful insecticide. This is an organic product that you could use, and by treating them on the underside of the leaves, really coating them, getting them where the insects were, and doing that a couple times, we've come ahead.
And you can just, you know, you
just
can just
squirt them, rub them, and go. Be tender with them.
Yeah, I wasn't tender enough, but
that's
you can really just cover them in it.
Right, and that's what we did.
And the good thing about the insecticidal
we're
soap
okay.
is you don't have to be terrified of it. You can get it on you a little bit and wash your hands.
It's just soap.
So now, if you look for the things in your yard. Make sure you keep an eye out what's going on. Look for the things that happen right away, so you can catch them early.
Right.
And then once you get going through that, you know, we might have a lot of rain, but you have something over here that I think is really interesting, because it's kind of raining in here now.
Well, it is. We have a hydroponic system that we've never tried before. It's we've got some okra, which there again we're trying that, and a couple of tomatoes. So we'll keep it, as you guys come and see us each month, we'll keep an eye on, see how it does. It has the nutrients in the water, has rock wool in the bottom, and then the lava type rock on the top. It has a recirculating pump, and we'll see how it goes. I expect them to produce a lot of fruit and be very tall. We'll put it outside eventually.
Yeah.
Right now we'll keep it inside.
And I love this because it really is almost like a water feature with the little spray top on it.
Right. This one in particular is not available commercially right now. It is available through Green Air Products, but it's not in your retail garden centers.
So you can mail order it or get it through the mail.
You can get it. Actually, it's a local boring company.
Nice, nice. Well, it's really charming. Well, Jan, it's always interesting the things that you come up with, and you know, really just using some patience, getting out there, even if it's raining, looking at your garden, finding those things early and taking care of them will help your yard for the whole season. Thanks a lot, Jan.
All right. See you on a sunny day.
Yeah, with you, definitely.